The world was on the verge of a nuclear catastrophe. The United Nations Security Council stated this in the resolution of an emergency meeting after the Russian occupiers had fired on Europe's largest nuclear power plant in the Ukrainian city of Energodar. This is a matter of security for the whole world, said the Prime Minister of Ukraine.
Закликаю міжнародну спільноту в особі МАГАТЕ, Європейського Союзу забезпечити прибуття на всі 5 атомних станцій України миротворчих груп у складі представників ЄС, МАГАТЕ та Державної інспекції ядерного регулювання України.
After occupiers attacked Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, a fire broke out there. Military aggressors have taken hostage of the personnel, and all 6 power units are now under Russian control, as well as spent fuel pools.
Nuclear terrorism requires decisive action in response. At the UN Security Council meeting, we called for closing the sky over Ukraine and launching an operation to maintain peace and security. However, for now, NATO says they will not close the sky over Ukraine in order to avoid a direct war against Russia.
The city of Pokrovsk, Donetsk region, was ruthlessly fired at by the occupiers with cluster munition. This weapon hits large areas, and its use in populated regions is considered a war crime.
Машину всю посекло, стекла побило, резину порезало.
Ignoring all international rules, once again, the enemy fired at residential buildings in Pokrovsk. In more than 100 countries around the world, cluster munition is prohibited, not in Russia, though. Sumy region bordering Russia. This is one of the regions where the shelling has not stopped since the very beginning of the Russian invasion of Ukraine. The enemy has taken the city of Trostenets, and the head of the region, Dmytro Zhivitsky, is asking people not to leave their houses as it is very dangerous. Occupiers have taken control over the ambulance substation. They do not allow doctors to go on calls, making exclusions only for children emergencies. Doctors were warned that they would be shot if they leave without permission. Ambulances from the nearby settlements are not allowed to enter the city neither. Sumy, the largest city in the region, left without electricity, heat, water and gas due to the shelling. In order to survive, the locals have to melt the snow.
Дякую тобі, погода, за підтримку. Не залишаєш місто Суми в скрутні часи без води.
Ukrainians all around the world. There's 65 millions of you. Those who became Ukrainian due to the call of spirit and conscience. There's hundreds of millions of you. Go out on all city squares around the world on the 5th and 6th of March and demand to close the sky above your motherland, because they want to take away your motherland.